years in the dust of the brick and the clay, sovereign hand moving slow while the pharaohs would pray to the sun and the Nile, but the silence was heavy and deep, while the promise to Abraham stayed in a restless sleep. Written by Moses in a while where the desert winds blow, 1446 BC when the river started to flow. Not by the strength of a man, but the power of the great I Am, breaking the chains of the slaves for the blood of the lambs. And blades falling down like a hammer on the pride of the king, showing the world that the idols don't mean a single thing. Grace alone in the doorway where the crimson was spread. Life for the house while the firstborn of Egypt was dead. Redemption by the blood and the fire in the night, from the shadow of the valley to the burning of the light. It's a covenant of grace and a presence in a cloud, lifting up the humble and breaking down the proud. Out of the water and into the holy design, every shadow of the temple is a savior in the line. Standing at the edge of the sea where the waves started to roar, behind us the chariots and ahead was an open door. He split the deep water like a veil in the middle of the room, walking on the dry ground while the enemies met their doom. To the mountain of Sinai where the thunder and lightning reside, giving the law not to say but to be a faithful God. Rule of our gratitude written on the tablets of stone, showing the holiness required for the king on the throne. But the golden calf rose while the prophet was up on the high. We traded the glory of God for a ghost in the light. Still he didn't abandon the people he called by his name. Intercession of mercy covering all of the shame. Redemption by the blood and the fire in the night, from the shadow of the valley to the burning of the light. It's a covenant of grace and a presence in the cloud, lifting up the humble and breaking down the proud. Out of the water and into the holy design, every shadow of the temple is a savior in the line. Build a tabernacle exactly how the pattern was shown, curtains and gold for the place where his mercy is known. The ark and the altar where the smoke of the incense would rise, shadows of things that were hidden from the worldly eyes. He's the rock that was smitten in the dry and the thirsty land. He's the manna from heaven provided by the Father's hand. A greater exodus was coming for the heart of the soul, not from the land of the Nile but to make the broken whole. Calvary is a mountain where the final lamb was slain, breaking the power of death and the weight of the chain. Now the law is a delight for the children who are free, walking in the holiness of the one who died for me. From the brick to the blessing, from the Nile to the throne, grace alone is the story. He has made us his own. Shadows turning in the light, exodus finished in the night. Redemption by the blood